Welcome back to the Weekend Show. You're now on the Entrepreneur Spotlight, and today we will be discussing the shoe manufacturing industry. Now, shoe history cannot be traced to a single original shoe. As far back as the Ice Age, humans had already developed the need to protect their feet. The earliest known footwear dates back 8000 BC and was discovered in a cave in Oregon in 1938. As time went on, shoes gradually evolved from an item for foot protection to a fashion statement. The most expensive pair of shoes in the world are the Moon Star shoes by Antonio Vietri, crafted with solid gold, 30 carats of diamond, and a meteorite from outer space, and costs approximately 19.9 million US dollars. Now, joining us today to discuss the world of shoe manufacturing and production, we have Miss Gloria Ada, a card winner and CEO of Riaz Empire. Good morning, Miss Gloria. Welcome to the Weekend Show.
Good morning.
Now, $19.9 million for a pair of shoes. Let's start there. What do you think? What came to your mind when you first heard about that?
Okay, I was like, wow. So a pair of shoe can actually cost that much. Then we've been underrating our own production over here.
But I don't think those shoes were meant to be worn, though. It was just meant as a piece of art. And,
no, it's actually worn.
I saw a picture of those shoes. They actually don't look wearable. Okay, now coming to shoe manufacturing. Can you give us a step-by-step breakdown of what it actually takes, what it entails to create a pair of shoes from scratch?
Okay, creating a pair of shoe depends on what kind of shoe do you want to produce. So if I'm producing a female footwear, the materials I will use will be different from the male and a covered shoe. So the step-by-step I'll be giving today is for a female footwear, a welted footwear. So firstly, you need to get your Nora. I use Nora 3 for female footwear because it's light and not so heavy because it's for a lady, so you don't want to have her, you don't need to make her stressed, yes. Yeah. So you get your Nora 3, you get your Marco, your fiber, your welt. Since you're doing a welted footwear, you get your leather, your skin. We use skin, pure skin from animals, either cow skin or goat skin, depending on the one you want to use. Then firstly, you cut out your Nora, that's the sole property. Then you welt it, use it to place on your Marco to get an imprint, cut it out for your floor. Then you put it on your fiber, cut it out, and still place it on your fiance. That's the leather that we use to wrap. After wrapping it, you get your pattern paper, draw your pattern for your top. That's the design of the slippers, and you can start welting it and lasting the shoe. So in no time, your footwear is ready.
You said in no time, but that sounds like a lot.
It sounds easy, but it's actually time consuming.
Oh wow!
Yes, ma'am.
That brings me to my next question now. For a starter in the shoe manufacturing business, what are the basic requirements to start a shoe production business, and how long on the average does it take to create a pair of shoes?
Okay, if you're planning to go into the shoe business, firstly you need to know which aspect do you want to go into. Is it the children footwear, adult footwear, and for the adult, is it covered shoes, slippers, or sandals? Because you can pick one and major into it, but if you want to do everything, then you need to determine how you can achieve all that. So for those that want to go into it, you need to determine which one you want to do and raise capital and get trained. You don't just go into it because there's money in shoemaking. You need to know the business, know the art. So you get trained, get knowledge of the shoemaking. I know there are so many videos out there on YouTube, but you need physical training to be able to understand some basics of shoemaking. Then get the materials, get the equipment, your shoe last, your filing machine, your sewing machine, your leathers, your gum, all the hand tools, you need to get them. But if you don't have them, you can start from somewhere by using someone's own or outsourcing some of the work if you don't have all the machineries. Then think about your marketing, your packaging, and your target market. You need to meet them at that time that they need that shoe or accessories that you need to sell.
Amazing, amazing. Now, recently, we've heard about the dollar rates, importation of materials, and all that stuff. As a shoe producer, what are the most pressing challenges you face growing a shoe manufacturing company in Nigeria?
Number one is unavailable raw materials. And the ones that are available are very expensive because the dollar rate is outrageous, and what we used to buy for like 1,000 naira is now twice the amount. And the consumers, they don't understand that. They'll be like, no, it's too high. So, and we want to use quality materials. So some we have to import them from China or Turkey just to get that quality. And sometimes one of the challenges is you see a particular material this month is quality, it's of great quality, then the next month is nothing to write about. So it's actually affecting us production-wise. We can't trust the materials we get from Nigeria here, and the ones available are very expensive. We can't afford them. Then the machineries, the equipment we need, they are expensive. And if we want to have that high standard of shoes, we need those machineries, and averagely we can't afford it. So we need funds, we need money. Yes, there's money in shoemaking, but it's not that enough to get the machines that we need. That's why you can see a pair of shoe is costing that high amount, because the gadgets, the machineries they use, the details is there, the materials is there, but we don't have such in Nigeria. So it's a bit of a challenge. And the lights, we don't have constant power supply, and the cost of fuel now is outrageous. We can't really, is a challenge for us.
Wow. Okay, brings me to my next question. CEO of Riaz Empire.
Yes,
I've seen some of your work. I'm sure some of the slides are going on right now, and I must say it's amazing the work you do. You actually handcraft these shoes from scratch yourself.
Yes,
amazing work, amazing work. So as the CEO of Riaz Empire, what is your number one priority as an entrepreneur in the shoe business right now?
My number one priority is my customer satisfaction, because you can't say you're a shoemaker if your customers keep complaining about your work and the beauty of your work. So you need to pay attention to details and satisfy your customers. That's my priority. So if a shoe I make is being returned to me for a fault, I don't just say, but especially sizes. A customer will tell you I wear a size 40 and maybe it's a size 38. You'll be like, okay, but the fault is not from me, it's from you. But we just put that aside and say, okay, let's satisfy you first. Then we also point out that, okay, if you're not sure of your size, tell us. We'll measure your feet and give you the right size. But we have to satisfy them first before any complaints. So customer satisfaction is my priority.
Amazing. Customer satisfaction priority. Thank you so much for coming on the Weekend Show. We hope to see more of you on subsequent episodes. I must say again that I really, really appreciate what you do. Your work, it's very beautiful. The shoes you make, they're outstanding. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. Miss Gloria Ada, CEO of Riaz Empire. You can check out some of her work at Riaz Empire on Instagram, right? Check out some of her work. You can place the orders. You can reach out to her directly to make a bespoke pair of shoes from scratch for yourself. And trust me, you won't regret it. Well, it's a wrap on the Entrepreneur Spotlight for today. And up next is the social media trends with Aisha B. Signing out, I'm Tende Chimelu. Stay tuned, you're still on the Weekend Show.